if you've ever wanted to live the celebrity life without the price tag, we have the man for you.
Yes, UK showbiz reporter Neil Sean has the tips straight from the stars, and he's sharing them in his new book, How to Live Like a Celebrity for Free. Good morning to you over there in London, Neil.
Oh, morning, Sonia, David. Lovely to be with you. Pleasure.
Now, you've interviewed all the A-listers over the years, Neil. How did the book come about?
Well, I've got to tell you, as you know yourself, you meet many famous people on your show. Most celebrities are very tight. And many years ago, I started working with the royals. And the British royal family are one of the tightest people you could ever work for. And actually, as you go around and you start to work with them and see what they do, you kind of think, OK, so if they're mega rich, what do micro-celebrities do, like, say, Britney Spears or whatever? What did they do before they got famous to save money and to make money? And also, more importantly, I think, what do they continue to do? Because once you've got that habit, it's very hard to break it, isn't it? You think, I'm not paying for that.
Exactly. Now, is it true that Jason Donovan, our own Jason Donovan, gave you one of the very first tips?
Oh, gosh, he's gorgeous. I used to be so in love with Jason Donovan way back in the 80s. We worked together at the Hit Factory in London, the Pete Waterman studio. And basically, he wanted to he'd come to London, he'd come to make records and all this sort of stuff. And he came in and he said he wanted to, you know, save money because he didn't have that much money then. He'd only been in Neighbours. And so consequently, he didn't want a big car and all that sort of stuff. So he started going around town on a bike that he got second hand, and he made it and did it all up himself. And he said to me, look, this is the best way. No car tax, no insurance, no parking problems. There you go. And he kind of like tipped me off a bit, and I thought, OK, let's see what other people did. So when I was bored, waiting on red carpets and stuff, or interviewing celebrities for the setup, I would say to them now, look, Mariah, what did you do before you had money? And then they desperately wanted to tell you.
Yeah, right. And the Mayor of London and Prince William are both massive fans of the book. Did they contribute any advice?
Oh, now, Prince William, now, here is a bit of a world exclusive for you, because Prince William told me, now, remember this is what he does. If you've ever got that close to him and you think, he smells really nice, he goes, I'm always fascinated by celebrities, and you kind of think, wonder what they smell like when you get close. He smells gorgeous, girls, right?
Right.
But what he does is, when he gets those samples of aftershave, David will know what I mean, you get these little bottles, you sort of mix them together, you put it on, and you get a very unique fragrance. And he was sort of saying that, you know, people can't guess what it is, because if you mix two great brands, you of course get a unique smelling point. And Boris Johnson, maybe not as fragrant, but very funny, told me that he never buys a book, apart from this one, of course. He never buys a book. He just goes to the library, gets the audio books, gets the latest books, reads the newspapers. He said because that's what libraries are about. And I think we forget these things in a serious note. In recession, we think, oh, we'll just spend money. There's lots of ways to save money and to live life like a celebrity. It's genuinely all in the book.
I just want to see Will's rubbing magazine ads on his face. You know, those ones you can... Anyway, look, the book is not just about living the good life, is it? You're also trying to help some people face real money problems, like you were just saying then.
Yeah, I mean, just basic things like, you know, if you go into a bank, for instance, you know, and you imagine you just go in and they're desperate to see you nowadays, any bank. But most banks now have coffee machines and, you know, they have tea, coffee, hot chocolate, that sort of stuff. Don't waste your money at Starbucks or Costa or whatever. Just go in, pick up a few brochures, thumb through them, drink your coffee, go. Bingo, you've solved your coffee problem out shopping. There's so many things. You know, you could get a makeover at a makeup counter. You could get free razors just by signing on certain forms in a supermarket. You know, if you are unemployed, if you are, and we've all been there, I've been there, if you have to live on a £5 a day, think about every single thing that you're spending and look around you and see whether you can save money. My big tip this week, go to wedding fairs. They have them in big hotels.
Yeah.
There's free champagne, free food. You get to sit around in a glass. Yeah, you see, Sonia, you get all of that free.
I like it.
Plus, if you're lucky, you get to try on a dress.
We like the way you think, Neil. Make sure when you come down under you look us up. We'd like to get some more advice on you.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for that, Neil. Cheers.
A pleasure.
Sounds like a
Take
good
care.
book.
It's a great book. We're going to pick that up.
Yeah.
Save some money. Times is tough, y'all.
Absolutely.